What's up, everyone? ONAM here. What a pleasure to be back again. It's a great privilege to be here. So I was just spending some time on FreePic, going through graphics. I like doing that, seeing some new stuff. And then I saw some nice graphic of Egyptian, I don't know if they're Cleopatra or something, but they look really good. So I really like this one. And I've decided to give it some motion. Right, the video that you're watching next to it right now is after the. That's what we're gonna do kind of at the end of this class, because we're gonna go through how to make it, how to break it down. Okay, when it comes to breaking it down, I have a separate video for it. I'm gonna upload it, but in this one, I'll also just show you how it was broken down, and then how we're gonna rig it, and how you can make some animation out of it. All right, without wasting time, let's jump in the class and let's make some art. All right, so we're pretty much done with our design. So if for me to take you through it again one more time, I'm just gonna turn everything off and start turning them on one by one, right? I'll start with the head, then I'll start with the neck, I'll go with the neck, and then we do the torso, and then we do the lower body, right? And we have the arms and the hands and the bracelet, and same on the other side as well. All right, and then we have this beautiful necklace as well, and then we have the back hair. All right, so she can have like two hairstyles. You can also go with this one. It's just up to you, really. And then we have these beautiful wings. I'm so looking forward to animate the wings. I'm literally thinking about rigging them so it will be easy to animate. So that as well. Those are the wings. I think that's the reference. I'll get rid of this layer. Same this one as well. So now, just try and make sure it's big enough. Let me see the size of the composition. It's pretty small, so this will be pixelated. Even if it's a vector, just make sure it's big enough. Right, so that's 50, maybe other 2000 maybe. Let me see, 1000, double that. 1 3, just like triple that. Yeah. So, and then I'll scale this bigger. See, my strokes have gone slimmer. I'm just trying to size them big all at once. Alright, so maybe 2. Just size them up a bit. Just doing the stroke because I scale them up. It does this sometimes, unless if you outline it or you turn the stroke into a shape, which I didn't want to do that because I may still want to make some change. You never know. So I'm just doing it manually like this and push it to 2. Perfect. Something like that. Okay, now we're good. Save it, and then let's take it to After Effects. Now we're in here. I'll also show you how I usually prepare my scene. Alright, I'll start by creating folders. I'm gonna call this assets. So that's gonna be my asset folder. And for example, if I'm working on animation, I'm gonna have like character involved and stuff. So I'll create also one for character. Yeah, let's just stop there for now. And you get what I'm trying to do by that. So try to import that. Import it. With the server. Okay, this is it. Change this and bring it in. Now just open that composition. I'm just gonna make sure I save this. Never know. Okay. All right. Now it's gonna be serving anytime. Now I was so excited about the. I don't know if you noticed that, but I'm so excited about the wings, right? So let's start with the good part. We're gonna start with the wings. I'm just gonna solo it first, trying to turn off everything else, and just remain with the wings. So we have left wings and right wings. Okay, let me lock this. So what I'm gonna do is the right one. I just want to change the color of their legs, maybe like orange, and same also the left side. Just select them all as a group and maybe give them pink. Now, which one? Yeah, this one. I don't know. Okay, let's give them that color. Now I can easily differentiate them like that. The next thing is I'm gonna bring some controllers around. I just need like a controllers here. That's gonna be the main control for the right wing. Okay, for that I'll need Duik. Just put my window here, go under control, and I think I need something like and that. Yeah, something like that. So there we have it. I have a new icon there. You can always manipulate it here, scale it up or down. I think I'll size it up a bit. That's good. Now I need it to be right here because that's where my wing will be flipping from. Flapping from, right? Let's move it right here. Okay, now the connection. Select all the wings, the right side wings, and attach them to the control. Link them to this control. This control, we're gonna call it right wing control, right wing, just something like that. Okay, I'll duplicate that control, push it to the left side. That's gonna be for the left one. So I'll rename this one to left wing control. Okay, now I want to take everything on the left side, attach it to the left wing control, something like that. So now, if I just animate this wing, it's flipping, right? That's not what I want. I'm gonna show you deeper. So now we need to create a rig for this. I'll just select all the wing on the right side, press R. Just want to create 2 keyframes for this, like a slide. Alright, I want the keyframe from where they are from frame 0, just add a keyframe and all the rotation. And then I'll go one frame ahead. I'm just going to add another keyframe there as well. While they're all selected, then I'll go back to the first frame. Right, now here, look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to rotate them down. It's like, so here the wings have opened up, but when the wings are all closed down behind her, they're all going to rotate. Okay, but before you do that, you need to make sure you put the anchor point at the right place. So I want my wings to rotate from this point here. Select that, move the anchor point right there. Beautifully. Alright, and then now you can rotate it. Alright, so it's gonna be something like that. Like that. So keep doing it. The next one as well. Move the anchor point right there. And rotate it again. So just make sure they follow up each other nicely. Have a small offset on them. It won't look bad if they just slightly offset, right? Something like that, okay? And I'll do the next one. Move the anchor point. And then rotate it again. Nice. So I'm going to do this one as well. I'll move it right there. And then rotate it. Something like that. I'll do the next one as well. Move it right there. And then I'll rotate it. So this one, we have like 2 more remaining. 3, 4 actually. So I'll put it somewhere there. And I rotate it as well. Oops, sorry. So let's get this one. Move the anchor point. And then rotate it. Get this one as well. Move the anchor point. It feels like a deja vu. Same thing, right? Now we have the last one. Finally, we didn't give up. And then we rotate it. Like that. It looks like we have another one here. Okay. Move it as well. And then rotate it. Yeah, it's right there. So this is what we've created, 2 poses. So this is before when the wing is all down, closed, and then this is when the wing opens up. Now we're gonna rig that. Just select all those keyframes we worked on. And let's bring joystick and slider. Just gonna look for it here. There it is. Joystick and slider right here. And then go under the slider window. And we're just gonna create new one. I'm gonna call this, let's call it right wing. Right wing. Well, we already have another control for the right wing, so this one, let's call it right wing. What do we call this? Right wing control. Right wing opening control. It's up to you. Name it how you want, right? Right wing opening control. So it's here. And then, so you can click on the control and the null, which is this null here, and then just click on create. if we give you this new slider and all this, so I'm just gonna bring this on the side here somewhere, right? And let's see if our rig is working properly. First remove the negative space, we don't need this other side. So let's see. Yep, it's working. This looks so good. Oh, I'm a happy man. It looks so good. So now, let's do the same thing for the left side, right? Let's bring it on. I see what I mean. That looks good. So you have this control for opening and closing, and you also have this control to rotate the entire wing. Right, so that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. So this wing, right, something like that. So let's do the same thing for the left one as well. I'm just gonna solo it as well. So we didn't solo it, we're just gonna turn off the body part. So I just have this one remaining. Alright, we're gonna start with the top one again. Rotation for the first frame. Press on rotation and fast move your anchor point to the right point, right there. And you key that rotation and then you go to the next frame. Just rotate it down. Let's see. I'm just gonna see how down this one was going. Kind of gonna imitate it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna let it down like this. Something like that. Then I'll go to the next one. Press rotation, fix the anchor point. Right there. Shortcut for anchor point is actually Y. So that's what I've been pressing. And then the keyframe for both rotation. Go to the next point, then you rotate it again. Something like that. Okay, then get to the next one. Let's rotation again. First fix the anchor point, remember. Let's move the anchor points right there. Rotate it. Go to the next pose. And rotate it as well. Let's go ahead with this one too. And then we rotate it again. Okay, let's go to the next one. Fix the anchor point. And then fix the rotation. Right there. Right there. I fix this anchor point as well. And I'll rotate. All right, almost there. Of this anchor point there. Okay, and then rotate this one as well. Don't turn it down. Don't feel like it's too much. Just want just this. Then we have two more. We're almost there. And then we rotate this. And the last one. I've done it right. I think I've done it the other way around. So this is supposed to be the first wing. I think I'm just trying to reverse this keyframe. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, nice. Down, up. Okay. Now select all the keyframes again. Come on the joystick and slider, the slide tab. Create new one. Left. Wing. Opening. Control. Okay. Then just select the null and create this. Oh, name conflict. Okay, there's some name that is having conflict name usually happens, so I'll just go ahead and change add R on all this. No, actually not even this. On this layer, just add R for right. No. I'll add R on this one as well. Same for this. Okay, now I'll do it again. Okay, now it's working. So I'm gonna remove this negative slide value because I don't need it. And here we have it. Same for the left one as well. Left wing. Okay. So let's say we have the left wing and the right wing. Buffering down. And then open up. This is so good. I can never give them to control like this. Or they can all be controlled with one slide. Alright, so this is what I mean. Instead of me having them in two separate slider, I'll actually unlink the left one So if I unlink it, I'm actually gonna link all this to the right slider. So this is what I mean, right? So if I just use this slide, it's controlling both of them. Yeah. So I can turn off this for now. I don't need them. Literally just delete them. So this single control, I want to call it wing right, I want to call it wing. So this one opens both of them. Let me bring the body back. So I have this. Oh wow, that's beautiful. So remember, you have this, and you also have these individual controllers for their rotation. So you can even rotate this more behind her. You can do a lot. I think we're pretty much done with the wings, and that was really fun. So now let's go to the next part, the body part, right? I'm just gonna turn off the wings control for now. Oh, I'm just gonna turn off some layers because it's getting crowded. It's gonna get more crowded because we just keep adding stuff. So I'll do the wings layers, right? I'll select all of them and just shade them. I'll just shade them and turn on the shy. So keep going. And what else don't I need here? I need this control, I need this control as well. I don't need this for now. I need it, but I don't need to see it. That's what I mean. So I'll just try this one as well. What's this? I'll try this. I'll try this. Okay, I did this and that. Pretty much that. Now we're more clean, right? Let's do the body part. Where's my guide? I had a guide somewhere. Remember this guide? Wow. It's my guide. I can't see it. It's supposed to be a guide somewhere here. Oh, it's off. Oh no. Oh yeah, when I scaled it, I forgot it down there. Anyway, that guide was to help me find the right center for the rotation, right? The right angle point for the rotation of the hips and the torso. But see, if I can find it, I can always recreate it. So I'll select the torso and the lower body. I'll just solo them, and then I'll reduce the opacity. So if I reduce the opacity, you see we have a circle somewhere here. Just turn off this, yeah. So that's circle, right? So we need the center point of that. I'll just try to recreate the same circle. I'll move the anchor point in the middle. I'm just trying to find the right middle point of these two. Okay, scale it up. Alright, I think I found it. It's there. So I'll bring out the ruler. It's right here. Right there, cool. That's the anchor point. So I can bring back the opacity up, torso and the body. I can turn off this layer. Okay, now I need the control, right? For the hips. That's trying to be like the hips control. I'm gonna use. I need animation. Let me do it again. Then I'm gonna use. I think this one. Oh, I think I use this, right? So I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, and then the color. I think the color is good. It's okay. Is it? Maybe red. Yeah, maybe red. So that. And then I'll now attach my upper torso to that control. So actually this control, we're gonna name it hips. Hips control. So you attach your upper torso to your torso to the control. It's attached. Now if I try to rotate this control, upper torso should be doing it. Oh no, what am I doing? If I try to rotate the control, yeah, the upper torso must be going over there. That's the idea. And that's why we created those round circles. So when she's rotating like this, it just looks like it's overlapping, right? Okay. Now we're done with that. What we need to do next is the head, right? Now the head, we're just gonna attach the neck. This neck, we attach it to the upper torso. To the torso. Why am I calling it upper torso? Okay, because we usually break the torso into two. But for this class, I'm just using one torso, right? So I'm just gonna attach the neck to the torso. And then if I try to rotate the hips again, you see the neck is going with it, right? But we also want the head to go with it. So I'll click on the head and attach the head to the torso. Again, we're following the hierarchy, right? So the head attached to the neck attached to the torso attached to the control. Right? So now I've attached the head to the torso again. Or actually the head could be attached to the neck. And now if I turn the hips again, all of it should be going with it, yeah. Remember she had two hairstyles, so she has this hairstyle in the other hand. So the back hair attached it to the head. Now if I do that again, there she is, rotating perfectly. But then now what do we do with that necklace? The necklace, we attach it to either the chest or the neck. Alright, so I'm just going to attach it to the neck. Alright, so we have this. Now if I'm rotating the hips, we have that. Alright. Okay, now let's attach we haven't done the arm yet. We're going to do that. Actually, let me just turn off the arms for now, so we don't get confused. The arms and the hand and the bracelet. Where's this other one? Okay, so we're still talking about the hips and the upper body, right? Now we need, when the upper body is moving, we need the wings to go with them. Remember these controllers that we created, the right control, we attach it to the upper torso, to the torso. Same for this control as well. Just attach it to the torso. What's going on? Oh no, I did track mask instead of touching. Actually, this is it, yeah. Sorry, same for this one as well. Okay, so now the hips, if I move it, the wings are going with them. Now, right? That's beautiful. Literally beautiful. That's beautiful. That's really good, really, really good. I put it back to 0. Put that back to 0. Let me flip my screen. I'm just enjoying this. Okay, and now let's bring the arms. So this is where it's gonna get more interesting. All right, we have the bracelet, and I'm just gonna change the colors as well. Something unique, maybe red, this and those. Add a little bit there. Change this color as well to peach, maybe. Turn them on. Right, either the arms can just, we can literally just use this, right? Where are they? The left arm, we're gonna do 2 techniques of the arm. So if I solo this arm, the anchor point is supposed to be somewhere here. Alright, I'm going to teach you 2 different ways of doing this. We're going to use this vectors that we created from After Effects, or we're going to use another technique that we're going to talk about in a minute. So this arm here, I'll also attach it to the torso, right? So now meaning if I move the hips, which is moving the torso, that means the arm also has to move right there. You see that? Now I attach the hand to the arm. And then we have that bracelet there. I attach the bracelet to the arm as well. Now if I rotate my hips, see that right hand is behaving properly. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing with the left one as well. The left arm, we attach it to the torso. And the left hand, we attach it to the arm. Same for the bracelet as well, we attach it to the arm. Now if I play with my hips, you see that? Amazing. It looks so good. So it could be from there, and then just flap it. I'm already visualizing this sound. So yeah, that's it actually for the arm. Oh, now let me give you another technique for the hand. If you have limbo, I do have limbo. Where's my limbo? It's right here. If you have limbo, then we're about to turn this into a rigged arm, right? What I mean by that, I'll just solo the right arm, and leave it like that. So I'm gonna create a rig. Open up my limbo. If you don't have limbo, you can just get it from AE script, and they have a free version called Limbo Light as well. Okay, so on the limbo, I'm gonna switch this into bones and arms. So I'll just create a new one. They ask me what name. It's gonna be the right arm. So right arm, I'll just write right. Okay, so we just created these new layers of the arms, the shoulders, and the wrist. You can always start by changing the colors of the arm to make it similar to what I'm using right now. So I'll select this and change to this color, right? Press OK. The next, I kind of want it to look like this. So let me first move this wrist away, like that. So the dynamic is basically how your arm is bending, right? So I want it to bend upward. So let's try to change the dynamic. Now let's change the design. On the arm, this is where you find the file, the artwork. So open this limb, come on the stroke, and then I'll play with the taper. This taper here, just kind of play with the end. I think, yeah, inside, something like this. I think, and then I'll soften it. Easy. Something like that. And then what else can I do? Let's see if I increase this. Okay, so something like that. Now I'm gonna show you what I've done. I'm just gonna take this arm and replace it with the original one, right? Where the original one was. So I'll move this artwork where the right arm is, which is down here. And then I'll just move the controllers, which is the shoulders and the wrist, to fit where the original one was. So there. Or if you can't see properly, you can always solder them. Solder these two. Actually, you can kind of reduce the opacity to see how they're looking. So, no. I'm just trying to see how it's matching. I need to push this forward. So if it's too stretched, I can always increase this scale here. Let's bend it a bit. Something like that. Now let me turn off the old one. And then it's too sharp, right? So I'm just gonna carve it a bit on the shoulder part, right? Dynamic shape. Just carve it a bit. Something like that. Much better. Alright, so now if I remove the solo, here's something like this. And bring back the opacity up. Let's actually this one. Yeah, bring the opacity back up. I think I need to fix the shoulder part. Let's move it up. Pretty good. So I'm gonna show you why we did this. Alright. This arm can be animated. You see how it is keyframeable and animable, right? Animatable. So you can just attach this. Now you're gonna attach this bracelet to this forearm. But first, let's attach the hand to the wrist, the right hand. Let's attach it to the right wrist. Now, if I move the wrist, see how the hand goes with it as well, right? That's exactly what we wanted. Now, we also want the wrist to move with it. But before you do that, you first need to create another control in the shoulder part. So I'll select my wrist again. Alright, so I think this arm is much better because it can be animated, right? I'm just going to take you through how I did the connections and sort of this. Alright, so you can see I can move it. I've already attached the hands to it. Just attach the hands to the wrist. And you can just move this. But I also want the bracelet to be attached to it, right? Now what I'll do is I need another control, so let me just solder this arm for you so you kind of get what I'm doing. And we have this bracelet here, and we have the hand as well. So now if I move it, the hand is going with it but not the bracelet. So what I'll do is I'll select the wrist and I'll add another control here, and the control will be the elbow. Just add control. It's gonna ask you how do you want to name it. Elbow is okay, but then this elbow I want it to follow the lower side, so I'll click on with the lower. It will kind of rotate facing the wrist side. It's still not done yet. Click on the wrist, come under the control, under dynamic. I want to change this rotate start from 0 to 100. Right. Now it's all about now attaching the bracelet to. Just gonna attach this bracelet now to the elbow that we just created. That's it. And now if I move the wrist, everything must be going together now. So good. All right. And then once you have that, let me show you the beauty about this one than the other one. You can literally pose your character. You can literally pose your character like this. For example, I can just come here, maybe like this. You see that? It really makes it so nice. You can give her expressions, you can talk. It's all about what you want to do with it. I can rotate this. Let me see what happens if I change the clockwise. Now, this is good. You can have a hand on the wrist. This is amazing. Now, since you've done one side, you need to do the other side, right? But then, magic. I'm just gonna duplicate this arm. Put it back to how it was. Put it right there. And then I'll start select the wrist, come under limber and just duplicate this. But then we're gonna call this one lift. Alright. And then now we're going to flip it this other side. So I just bring the wrist all the way here and change this from 100, the clockwise from 100 to minus 100. And then we also move the shoulder to match, kind of just trying to match it with the previous one. So the shoulder will be somewhere here. Let's see. I'll reduce the opacity so that we can see the back. Reduce the opacity of the left whole arm as well. Actually, we can just solo this too. So that's the wrist supposed to be here. The shoulder supposed to be right there. Can always fix it after. You see the left hand as well. Oh no, it's actually, oh no, that's the right. Left hand is right here. Okay, and then the left bracelet as well, it's right there. So just bring this left arm layer below, so it's gonna be matching right here. So I'm gonna turn off the old one that we had, which is this one. Now just move the bracelet on the arm properly. And we do the same technique we did. Attach the bracelet to the left elbow. And then select this wrist. Just check if the clockwise start is rotated. Okay, so good. I guess if I move this, let me attach the hand to the wrist. The left hand, we attach it to the left wrist as well. Now, if I move this, should be good. Amazing. I really like it. I bring the opacity back up. This is so good. Now we can always turn off the controls after if I see if they are fitting properly on the character. Right. It looks great. That's great. So you have that. It looks really amazing. You can pause. Let me turn off the elbow control and the shoulder control. I'll do the same for the left side as well. Right side, I mean. So we just have the wrist. And we can literally lock these other layers that we don't need to click by mistake. Like the hands, just don't click it because they're controlled by the wrist, right? And we can always shade it to just clean up our workspace, right? Let me see. Even this, I can lock it. A shade. Look at a shade. This is so good. We can have the wings flapping. Let me show you how we're gonna do an automatic animation with this, with no keyframe. If you have what's this called? Animation Composer. This bar here. Then let's go under Effect, Motion Preset. On the effect, I think it's some. I usually pay for this, but it has a free version as well. It doesn't come with everything, but at least it comes with some basics. And what I'm doing is also under the basics way. So open the effect, do under rotation. No, not rotation, position. Just need something that goes left and right. I think this one. So we attach this to our control and it will automatically just animate to us. Let me show you what I mean. If I loop it to maybe like 4 seconds, press N. I reduce the number because it's getting a bit crazy there. Maybe just 3 and now. Try. Okay, 3 is very small. I'm gonna increase this number, the X maybe to like. Let's try and play it. With that auto animation, if you feel like it's too fast, now reduce the frequency. You can just play with this number here. Maybe do it to 10. That's how it looks. Let's try it again. It's really no keyframe. We have it animated, and So this is how our Egyptian princess looks now. Like, she looks really good, really, really good. I think I'm gonna stop this video here. I'll do some extra stuff, and that'll be for like if you wanna do some final touch up, put in like a scene, adding an environment, and maybe give us some blinks, and animating the arms and this extra stuff. But for this video, I think I'm gonna stop it here. If you wanna have a deep understanding on how to rig, I have a full 40-minute class for that you'll pretty enjoy. So make sure you check it out. I'm ONAM, and it's was such a pleasure to be here again. See you next time.